Everybody, hello, and welcome to the 2016 Anago Idol. I'm Doug Benishek,
And I'm Melissa Poliquin.
and we're your MCs for tonight. This is sure to be a great show. We have lots of talented singers, and everyone's ready to go. It's really exciting. First, I want to introduce our judges. On the left, Senora Laura Metko. Give her a hand, yeah. Right next to her, the Honorable Judge, John Rohde.
Next is Paul Galuska. And our last judge would be Jake Steenweg.
We want to remind everybody tonight that to vote for your favorite at the end, during intermission, just take your ticket, which you use to get in here, and then put it in the box of your favorite singer. Now we have a real treat. We have last year's winner, Jake Steenweg. Give it up for him, everybody.
It's bright up here, I'm not gonna lie. I can't see anything. So how's everybody doing? Good? Yeah, you don't sound like you're doing that good. Well, now you're laughing. All right. All right, here's last year's song, Wagon Wheel. You know what, I ain't gonna play that. That's funny. Life's funny. Things change quick like that. In the blink of an eye, boom, you didn't know what hit you. Yeah, with that, things change quick. One thing I want to say is in life, there's this thing called tragedy, and it affects all of us at one point or another in one way, shape, or form, what have you. I don't know how to word that. My family is no stranger to tragedy. For anybody who personally knows me, you would know that I had an older brother. I lost my older brother. It's been a long, hard time on my parents, and they decided to have another family. There's me and my sister. And, it still affects them to this day, but, that's just how it is, perseverance. You keep moving on through thick and through thin, good times and bad. With that, we all lose people, and I want to say, if there's one thing, best piece of advice I could give for anybody to carry with them, it'd be live for those who can't, and that life is really strange because it's guarded by time, and one of the greatest unknowns is just how long we have to enjoy it here. This song, I'd like to dedicate it first and foremost to my parents. I can recall having many conversations sound very similar to this. And I'd also like to give a general dedication to everybody out there who is loved and lost. So here it is. Mama told me when I was young, said sit beside me, my only son, and listen closely to what I say. And if you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. Take your time, don't live too fast. Troubles will come, they will pass. You'll find a woman, oh baby, you'll find love. And don't forget that there is a someone up above. Something you love
son. Just to be satisfied, baby, be a simple kind of man. Oh, be something you love and understand. Oh, baby, be a simple kind of man. Oh, won't you do this for me, son, if you can?
Thank you. Jake, I think we speak for all of us here tonight when I say thank you for that performance. Well, Jake, if you could take your seat at the judging table. Next off, we have Caleb Shepard singing Screen by 21 Pilots, one of my favorites. What do you guys? Oh wait, hold on. What? Where does the sick giraffe go? Giraffe Sick Park. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, here he comes. Caleb Shepard, Screen, 21 Pilots.
I do not know why I would go in front of you and hide my soul, 'cause you're the only one who knows it. Yeah, you're the only one who knows it. And I will hide behind my pride. I don't know why I think I could lie, 'cause there's a screen on my chest. Yeah, there's a screen on my chest. I'm standing in front of you. I'm standing in front of you. I'm trying to be so cool. Everything together, trying to be so cool. I'm standing in front of you. Oh, I'm standing in front of you. I'm trying to be so cool. Everything together, trying to be so cool. I can't see past my own nose. I'm seeing everything in slow-mo. Look out below, crashing down to the ground, just like a vertical locomotive. That's the train. Am I painting the picture that's in my brain? A train from the sky, locomotive. My motives are insane. My flow's not great, okay. I conversate with people who know if I flow in a song, I'll get no radio play. And while you're doing fine, there's some people and I who have a really tough time getting through this life, so excuse us while we sing to the sky. I'm standing in front of you. I'm standing in front of you. I'm trying to be so cool. Everything together, trying to be so cool. I'm standing in front of you. Oh, I'm standing in front of you. I'm trying to be so cool. Everything together, trying to be so cool. Oh. Oh. We're broken, we're broken, we're broken, we're broken people, we're broken people, yeah. We're broken, we're broken, we're broken, we're broken people. We're broken people. Yeah. We're broken. We're broken. We're broken. We're broken people. We're broken people. Yeah. I'm standing in front of you. I'm standing in front of you. I'm trying to be so cool. Everything together, trying to be so cool. I'm standing in front of you. Oh, I'm standing in front of you. I'm trying to be so cool. Everything together, trying to be so cool.
Well, Jake, what do you think?
Well, honestly, I don't know a whole lot about singing, so I can't be too critical. One thing that I definitely think could have made it a lot better, I thought your notes and everything sounded pretty spot on. But one thing that I think could have made it a lot better was if you would have like projected your voice more, used more air, just really push it out. That's about the biggest thing I saw.
Hands-on action here.
I'm standing in front of you to tell you that you are so cool.
Darn it, I should have grabbed that first. I was going to say something really similar. I was going to say, yes, you stood in front of us and you were very cool. Thank you.
See, so now they were witty, so now I really got to step up my game here with my clever comments. No, as you were singing, one thing that I noticed backstage here is you had a bunch of kids dancing backstage here, so they definitely were into it, so way to go. They had it going on back there, and you did as well up here. I could sense you were a little nervous at first, but my goodness, to get in front of an audience like this, that's tremendous, and bravo to you. I mean, that takes a lot of courage. But as the song kept going, your confidence kept building, and you tore it up with that rap in the middle. I loved it. I thought it was great, and I'd love to see more of that from you too, because that really seemed to be in your wheelhouse right there. So nice work.
Thank you, judges.
Give it up for Caleb. Our next contestant is Abby Larson, singing Beautiful by Christina Aguilera. You bring me down today. all your friends, you're delirious, so consumed in all you're doing, trying hard to fill the emptiness. The piece is gone, left the puzzle undone. Is that the way it is? But you are beautiful, no matter what they say. Words can't bring you down. No, no, you are beautiful in every single way. Yes, words can't bring you down. Oh no, so don't you bring me down today. No matter what we do, no matter what they say, we're the song inside the tune, full of beautiful mistakes. And no matter where we go, the sun will always shine. And tomorrow we might wake on the other side. 'Cause we are beautiful, no matter what they say. Yes, words can't bring us down. We are beautiful in every single way. Yes, words can't bring us down. Oh no, so don't you bring me down today. Don't you bring me down today. Don't you bring me down today.
Abby, that really was beautiful. It says in your bio that your dream is to travel places. Where do you want to go? Where's your favorite place to go?
Well, okay, I want to major in Spanish, so just Spanish-speaking countries.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, let's see what the judges have to say. Jake?
You just said that Spanish thing to get me, didn't you? Okay, I was going to say something harshly critical, but you told me not to bring you down today. So tomorrow, I'll let you know what was critical. But no, you were beautiful. I'm teasing.
I'm one of those kind of people that I like the song and the melody, but I never really think about the words until you. I could see the words on the screen there, and so I'm kind of looking at them and watching you do them, and I could just see that song means a lot to you, and the words are important to you, and they're wonderful words, and that was nice. You brought it all together. It was very inspirational.
So first and foremost, I like the whole '70s vibe you got going on there. So nice. I was a kid in that decade actually. I'm a big Christina fan, and you hit it out of the park. I mean, she's tough and she's got a massive range there too. But you really hit your comfort zone, especially with the chorus there. And again, your confidence kept building as the song kept going, and I felt like at the end you felt like you probably could have. You were like, yeah, this is kind of fun now. I want to keep going with this song, but. So nice work. I like also how you made it your own throughout. You didn't stick exactly to how she sang it, and you made it more of who you are to represent you. So nice work.
I don't know what was going on. You missed all your mms and hms and ohs and a's and all this stuff going on there. I was like, what's going on here? You're skipping half the words. No, I'm just kidding. That was great. I thought that was fantastic. Honestly, that was good.
Well, thank you, judges. Thank you, Abby.
All right, our next contestant is Jeffrey Schmidt, singing Broken Road by Rascal Flatts. Give it up.
ago, hoping I would find true love along the broken road. But I got lost a time or two. You and kept pushing. I couldn't see how every sign pointed straight to you. Every long lost dream led me to where you are. Others who broke my heart, they were like northern stars, pointing me on my way into your loving arms. This much I know is true, that God bless the broken road that led me straight to you. Yes, he did. I think about the years I spent just passing through. I'd like to have the time I lost and give it back to you. But you just smiled and take my hand. You've been there, you understand. It's all part of a grander plan that is coming true. Every long lost dream led me to where you are. Others who broke my heart, they were like northern stars, pointing me on my way into your loving arms. This much I know is true, that God bless the broken road that led me straight to you. Yeah. And now I'm just a rolling home into my lover's arms. This much I know is true. God bless the broken road that led me straight to you. That God bless the broken road that led me straight to you.
Man, Jeff, you got me broken over here. Good job. Judges?
Oh boy, this may not be real popular to say living in these parts, but I'm really not a country music fan, but that performance would make me like it just a little bit. You did a very nice job, young man.
First of all, it was neat to see when you walked out here. You clearly have a fan club out here, so that was awesome. So yeah, for sure. Whatever you did, yeah, you had the support of the crowd here, most definitely. Nice vibrato throughout. There's my music term that I'm going to use for the night. That's the one term that I know, not many. You sang with a lot of emotion, a lot of passion throughout, and you really got into it as it kept going. So especially, you did a great job, especially with those higher notes. So, way to go.
For future reference, if you want to find the broken road, go north out of town, take 64, left on S, all the way down S. You'll hit Highway 52. 52 is the broken road. That road is gone. Bumpy. No, that was good. Like you said, your vibrato was good. Volume consistency, that was all right. It could have been. I mean, you saw it too. Well, heard it. I don't know what you say. But yeah, it was good. Just a little more consistency. You would have nailed it. That would have been good.
For those of you, especially my students who are following my love life with such interest, I'm hoping that maybe you could help me learn those lyrics, because maybe someday I'll have someone to sing that to. You know?
That's touching. Thank you, judges. Thanks, Jeffrey. Next, we have Randy Palmer singing Fine by Me by Andy Grammer.
You're not the type of girl to remain with the guy too shy, too afraid to say he'll give his heart to you forever. I'm not the boy who will fall to his knees with his hands clasped tight, begging you please to stay with him for worse or for better. But I'm staring at you now, there's no one else around. I'm thinking you're the girl for me. I'm just saying it's fine by me if you never leave, and we can lay like this forever. It's fine by me. In the past I would try hard to commit to a girl, wouldn't get too far. It always somehow seemed to fall apart. And with you, I can see what I need. I can dream realistically. I knew that this was different from the start. And it seems every time we're eye to eye, I can find another piece of you that I don't want to lose. And I'm staring at you now, there's no one else around. I'm thinking you're the girl I need. I'm just saying it's fine by me if you never leave, and we can live like this forever. It's fine by me. I'm just saying it's fine by me if you never leave, and we can live like this forever. It's fine by me. And it's never easy, darling, believe me, I'm as skeptical as you. When I think of life without us, it seems like what we're supposed to do. But I don't want to come out too strong. I'm just saying it's fine by me if you never leave, and we can lay like this forever. It's fine by me. I'm just saying it's fine by me if you never leave, and we can lay like this forever. It's fine by me. I'm just saying it's fine by me if you never leave, and we can lay like this forever. It's fine by me.
Good job. All right. Judges?
Oh, okay, there we go. So I know nothing about that artist at all. So interesting choice there. You did a wonderful job. Is he what kind of artist is he? If you don't, pop artist. Okay, so I consider myself a music guru, but I didn't know who that was. But it was great. Tons of confidence. My goodness, you worked the stage really well. The fact that you got the crowd involved in it too at the end, that always bodes well for the artist up on stage. So overall, great job.
Andy Grammer, didn't he do Honey, I'm Good? Yeah, you picked the wrong song, man. I'm sorry. You could have really got that one going. That would have been fun. I'd have been sitting over here like, I don't know, probably not. I can't dance. No, it was good. Your consistency was good. I feel like I'm being the most critical, but I felt like your consistency was good. Your volume was this, consistent throughout. You had your emphasis where you needed it, and the only thing maybe it got a little flat in some parts. I'm not too sure, but that's it was almost it was pretty much all there. So you did a good job.
You can see your musical theater training coming out there. It's nice to see someone move too, so we don't just listen. We also get to have that visual, and that makes us move too and feel good about the music. Well done. It was fine by me.
Randy, I have a question for you. Have you ever been on this stage before?
Yes, I have.
I knew the answer to that question. I saw you in the musical. You did a great job in that, and your comfort on the stage clearly shows. And yeah, you owned the stage, and that was great to see. I know everybody takes a lot of courage to get up here, but when you can break through and not just sing the song, but also get your body relaxed and into it, and yeah, good job. Very enjoyed it.
Awesome. Great job, Randy.
All right, next up we have Matthew Hornbuckle on his guitar, singing Every Rose Has Its Thorn by Poison.
Give it up for Matt.
Hello? Two things. One. Sorry, Mom, I'll take it off. And two, I would like to dedicate this performance to Mark Humlin.
Was it something I said or something I did? Did my words not come out right? No, I tried not to hurt you. No, I tried. But I guess that's why they say every rose has its thorn. Just like every night has its dawn. Just like every cowboy sings a sad song. Every rose has its thorn. Yeah, it does. Listen to a favorite song playing on the radio. Hear the DJ say love's a game of easy come and easy go. But I wonder, does he know? Has he ever felt like this? And I know that you would be here right now if I could have let you know somehow. I guess every rose has its thorn. Just like every night has its dawn. Just like every cowboy sings a sad song. Every rose has its thorn. Though it's been a while now, I can still feel so much pain. Like a knife cut through the wounds you heal, but the scar, that scar remains. lived our love at 9 to 5, knowing what to say. Instead of making love, we both went separate ways. And now he found somebody new, but that ain't ever meant that much to you. To hear that tears me up inside, and to see you cut me like a knife. I guess every rose has its thorn, just like every night has its dawn, just like every cowboy sings a sad song. Every rose has its own.
Yeah, Matt, that was really great. Judges?
Hello? Oh yeah, that's on. I'd give it 8 out of 10. Only because you didn't come out with makeup and a do-rag on. That would have made it like a whole lot better if you just went full Bret Michaels on it, but you know, whatever, that, you know, was, I can't judge. By the second verse, you had everything going really good. I liked really in the second verse when you did your little freestyle note range dealy. That was good. When you first started it was a little flat, but then you fixed that. Also liked in the solo, slide an octave up on the guitar. That made it sound good. I'm a little bit, you know, partial to this because there's a guitar, but it was good.
I was going to say the same thing. I'm really a sucker for guitar. It's one of my favorite instruments, and I think it's really cool when you can have live music, you know, not just recorded music. And I'm glad you lost the hat at the beginning. I think that was good. See? Yeah, I'm a mom. Good job.
Really good, Matt. I may be feeling a little old because that song I actually knew. I remember that song from when I was in high school. These other, Christina Aguilera, I know who she is too, but that's from my time, so I appreciated that. That was pretty cool, and yeah, I really liked the little personal touches you put in there, the little words in the middle there where you kind of said it, and the ad lib on the guitar at the end. Those last 10 seconds was awesome. That impressed me. Cool, good job.
So same thing, I see some of my classmates from high school are in the audience tonight, so they can relate. We grew up with that song. So when I saw that on the playlist, I'm like, oh yeah, I can't wait for that song to come up. Great work. I like your dramatic pauses throughout as well, where you held off a little bit and then you came back at us. That was nice. Guitar, again, I don't play guitar, but man, I'm very envious. You seem to really know that song very well and played it very well. Same thing, I agree. Second verse, you really made that your own, and I love where you kind of went off and improvised a little bit. Made it much more enjoyable for me. So overall, great job.
Awesome job, Matt.
All right, next up we have Samantha Schessler singing Jolene by Dolly Parton.
Thanks, guys. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, you're flaming like suburban hair, dyed your skin and eyes of emerald green. without you in his sleep. There's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can. You could have your choice of man, but I can never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you. The happiness depends on you, whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can. Jolene, Jolene.
Sam, it says here that your biggest dream is to win the Amazing Race with Liv Wykes. Why?
Because we just have, since we've been like 9, we're just very adventurous, and you can win money for being adventurous.
Didn't want to be like an astronaut or something?
No.
Okay, Amazing Race. Good choice. Judges?
I can't believe you sang a song that didn't have cows in it somehow. I was just like, oh yeah, I grew up with the Dolly Parton version, not the Miley Cyrus version. And when, you know how hard it is for me to stay quiet when music is on? I just wanted to be singing with you. Oh, thanks.
We can hear you in the halls.
Yeah, country music again. No, you did a wonderful job. And I remember that song. My grandpa used to always like to play that on the jukebox at the places we'd go out for fish fries when I was a kid. So brought back those memories, and that was pretty cool. I didn't even know Miley Cyrus remade that song. She did? Okay, well, I remember the Dolly Parton version, and nice job.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too. I love that you dipped back into an era a long time ago to pull that song out and weren't afraid to go after it. Dolly Parton always sang with a lot of life, a lot of energy, a lot of passion, and I sense that from you here tonight as well. So absolutely, so nice work.
I just want to say you did an awesome job, because that song I saw when it first started, the key that it was in, that's an incredibly hard key to sing in. And on top of the oddball Southwest funk music going on there, you did great. I thought that was awesome. Plus you said you haven't been practicing it for a long time. I thought you did good.
Give it up. All right, next up is Elizabeth Eldridge singing Sounds of Silence by Disturbed.
Darkness, my old friend, I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was turn my collar to the cold and damp. When my eyes are stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touch the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening. People writing songs that voices never shared. And no one dared disturb the sound of silence. Fool, said I, you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you. Take my arms that I might reach you. But my words, like silent raindrops, fell and echoed in the wells of silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made. And the sign flashed out its warning, and the words that it was forming. And the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls, tenement halls, and whispered in the sound of silence.
Way to go.
Judges, what you got?
Wow, Elizabeth, that was awesome. That really touched something inside of me. It reminds me when I was also your young kid's age. That I was like, wait, is this the Simon and Garfunkel song? I don't even know who Disturbed is. I'm really out of it. But it is the Simon and Garfunkel song, and that's from the '60s. They did that song, and what thought of the day, just get outside of your comfort zone. You did that by picking some music like that, and when you guys all continue your education after high school and go to college, try new things and do new things. That's when I woke up to stuff like that. I just listened to '80s pop all through high school, and I discovered, wow, there's this whole other thing like '60s music and this cool movie called The Graduate. And I took a film class, and I was an econ major, and you just reminded me of all those great emotions and feelings, and everything's opening to you guys. It's just a great time of your life, and that just really touched it for me. Great job. It really moved me.
I absolutely agree. Graduate is one of my favorite movies. The Graduate. Dustin Hoffman, Simon and Garfunkel had kind of their breakout in that movie, and that's where we got exposed to them. It was somewhat haunting, even listening to you. You took us on a journey. You told us the story, and you were able to do that with your voice tonight. It was so simple too. You didn't do much, but it was so effective. The fact that you kept it simple, and I mean that as a compliment too. Your upper registry was really, really good too. So that song is on my iPod as we speak too. So, and that will be a song I'll be listening to on the way home tonight. So you know how when you go to a concert, you're like, I gotta hear that song again. So you again, I'm a huge Simon and Garfunkel fan as well, so thank you for bringing that back for me.
Man, I love Disturbed. I ain't never heard a girl sing Disturbed before. That was good. I thought it was awesome because, you know, so far it's basically been fairly upbeat, poppy songs, and here you just come in and throw in this dark, powerful song and just nailed it. That was perfect. That was good.
Liz, who knew? 2 years, you quiet in class. Okay, anyway, it was awesome. It was awesome. Yeah, I'm back in the day of Simon and Garfunkel myself. Love that song. I sang it so many times on my guitar, but I like this version. I like the way you could like holding out the sound, you know, and you just held it out so long of silence. Powerful ending there. Yeah, and you didn't know who Disturbed was. I'm Disturbed.
Thank you, judges.
Nicely done.
Next up, we have Gabby Dodd singing My Immortal by Evanescence.
Give it up.
All right, since we're dedicating songs and everyone, not many people I've talked to have really known this song. And what the song is about is coming over those fears of being bullied in school and getting over the power that those people have on you. And I dedicate it to all those people who also need help overpowering the fear. I'm so tired of being here, suppressed by all my childish fears. And if you have to leave, I wish that you would just leave, 'cause your presence still lingers here, and it won't leave me alone. These wounds don't seem to heal. This pain is just too real. There's just too much that time cannot erase. When you cried, I'd wipe away all of your fears, and you'd scream, I'd fight away all of your fears. And I held your hand through all of these years, but you still have all of me. You used to captivate me by your resonating light. Now I'm bound by the life you left behind. Your face and haunts my once pleasant dreams. Your voice had chased away all the sanity in me. These wounds don't seem to heal. This pain is just
Good job, Gabby. That was a really nice message in that song. Judges, what do you have to say?
Yeah, so Gabby, thank you so much. When you gave your dedication there at the front end, and all of a sudden that song for me took on a whole nother meaning once you came at it from that angle. And I was watching the words there. I'm like, wow, this really, and I could tell it really hit home with you and meant a lot. Great work. I loved how you too at the end of that performance where you grab that mic. It's like, I'm gonna own this room right now. Don't be afraid to do that even earlier. You had that in you the whole time, and it was wonderful to see you take control of that stage at the end and control of this room at the end. So nice work.
Side note on that dedication for about overcoming and all that. No one can ever make you feel inferior without your own consent. Some words of advice. Back to the actual song. You did awesome. I didn't realize you had that much range to you. Like at the end there, I was not expecting that. That was awesome.
That song hits close to my heart too. It really brings some powerful emotions to the forefront, and I never did think of it that way, the way you explained at the beginning. So I appreciate that different point of view. And like Mr. Gluska said, that pulling the mic away and approaching your audience. I think anytime the audience can connect more with the singer, it's just so much more powerful. Good job.
Yeah, it's common themes. Obviously, something very important to you, very meaningful to you, and you made us all share that with you, and that's awesome. And yeah, what Mr. Gluska said at the end there, where you just really stepped it up, that was great. And think of that, for the whole rest of your life, you young people. This is like your stepping stone off to your next step, and what you're doing here, all this courage that you have, and all this talent that you have to share with the world. This is like your first step out of Anago, or maybe staying in Anago, or wherever you choose to go in your adult life, and just go use all that. And you have a lot to bring to the world. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Good job, Gabby.
All right, and our final contestant for tonight is Danny King, singing Before He Cheats by Carrie Underwood. Give it up.
He's probably slow dancing with a beach blonde tramp, and she's probably getting frisky. Right now, he's probably buying her some food, a little drink, 'cause she can't shoot a whiskey. Right now, he's probably up behind her with a pool stick, showing her how to shoot a combo. And he don't know that I dug my key into the side of his pretty little souped-up four-wheel drive, carved my name into his leather seats. I took the Louisville Slugger to both headlights, slashed a hole in all four tires. Maybe next time he'll think before he cheats. Right now, she's probably up singing some white trash version of Shania karaoke. Right now, she's probably saying I'm drunk, and he's a-thinking that he's gonna get lucky. Right now, he's probably dabbing on $3 worth of that bathroom polo. Oh, and he don't know that I dug my key into the side of his pretty little souped-up four-wheel drive, carved my name into his leather seats. I took the Louisville Slugger to both headlights, slashed a hole in all four tires, and maybe next time he'll think before he cheats. I'm not before he cheats. Oh, maybe next time he'll think before he cheats. Oh, before he cheats. Oh, whoa.
Awesome. Judges?
Nothing like some good old I'm gonna kick your ass country music to finish the night off. I give you a lot of credit on picking a song like that. Again, that song I saw was in a key that's really hard to sing. Carrie she's phenomenal. She has a lot of soul and energy when she performs. I've tried singing Carrie Underwood. I can't do it. But I don't know what that problem is. But I thought you did really good. One thing I think you could have done to make it a whole lot better was to just pour everything out into the song. I think you were a little reserved on it. I think you could have really put yourself out there a little more and really nailed it.
Sit next to the judge, I hate to confess this, but man, that's my song, and I wanted to do all of those things, and it was only the law that kept me. I just recommend that you put more anger into that song, because there's some angry women who love that song, and we gotta feel it.
Yeah, great job, Danielle. That's a very powerful song. The lyrics are very powerful when you hear them. That's just one that when you heard it on the radio and it was top 42, and you just the lyrics came through so clearly. A lot of times you just get lost in the melody or the rhythm or whatever, but those words of that song are so powerful and yeah, kind of scary. Yeah, just a little advice. If singing that song and digging your pencil into your paper makes you feel better, do that. Don't actually ever go take a Louisville Slugger to both of anyone's headlights or carve your initials in their leather seats. That would be very, very bad. Oh, one more.
I didn't have to do it because it was, towed away by the people he owed money to.
Don't do that.
There are some good men out there though too, and so not in your life? No. Okay. So. Anyhow, great job. I felt almost you have this kind of quiet, unassuming confidence about you. It's subtle and it's quiet, but yet I can see that, again, the fact that you're coming out here and doing this. I was very impressed, and you hit it out. I felt once the chorus came through, that was where you were really in your range. I felt so overall, I like Carrie Underwood. You represented her really well with that song. So nice work.
Thanks, Danny, and thank you, judges. Now it's time for a short 10-minute intermission.
There are food and beverages offered out in the comments.
And remember, to vote for your favorite singer, just take your ticket and put it in the box. And remember, if you see Senora Mecker out there, just avoid her. She's kind of dangerous. Okay.
And scary. Thank you for coming.
Well, everybody, it's time for the results. I'd like to invite all the performers on stage now. Let's give them a big round of applause for the hard work.
All right. Before we announce the winners, we would like to give a special thanks to Miss Bauer, Mr. Wordio, Tommy Blink, Marissa Young, Annie Go Bakery, all of our wonderful judges, Ben Wilhelm, all of the performers, and our DJ, Corey Keppel. Give us a round of applause, please. All right, now on to the winners. In third place, we have Danny King.
Leading in second, Matt Hornbuckle.
And in first place, drum roll please, we have Elizabeth Aldridge. Congratulations, everyone. Thank you all for coming. And congrats.
Have a great night, everybody.